Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Got it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to scramble now, and they're able to get him down.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Cleans in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Still no answer for this offense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after, up and good. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Houston Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to scramble. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That gain makes it second and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25. But what a play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Toss play to the outside. Breaks free. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're going to run the option. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
First down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series, he almost threw another one.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him again. He couldn't escape. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running through the tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost the length of the field for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3, The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 40. He's going for a big play downfield. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Houston. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. Gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. First down and more. He's still running. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
second down.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Houston now operating in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Touchdown, Houston. This offense is still clicking.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Running out of time in the pocket. There's another interception. We're losing track. He could go. Across midfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Chewing clock with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle to be expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year. Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. He keeps it on the design run. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0.